Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the MCC Wikicast. Alright, I'm your host, Justin Hope, and let me borrow you a few minutes for today as we have another special guest for this episode. I want to pull the plug real quick, but if you want to watch more episodes of the Wikicast, go to the playlist below. And if you also want to watch those live, you may join our Discord server, link in the description as well, to be reminded when it's the next episode. Now, who I wonder who could be the guest be? Seems like on the script he's one of the people who started the most feared group in MCC Island. Well, one of them I believe. As well as their motto is related to piss. Alright, but with that being said, our guest for this episode is a Prof loser. Hello Prof.
Whoa! What's good?
This will be
I'm the yellow army guy.
released on the thing.
On the thing, on the Twitter.
On
Hold on.
YouTube and stuff. But yeah.
Okay.
How have you been doing ever
I
since
have to.
ever since what happened in the Sagam like months ago?
I'm not gonna lie, ever since the Yellow Army, I've been trying to do a bit to surpass it, and I've been unsuccessful every time. I've done good bits, but I haven't been able to do one that's like Yellow Army level. I want to do like a Yellow Army level bit.
Oh, so you plan on doing it again on open beta?
The That's not. I'm not gonna do an army bit. I'm gonna do something different, but I want it to be like a popular bit. It doesn't necessarily have to be on Minecraft. It doesn't like I just want I get called the Yellow Army guy every day, and I'm proud of the Yellow Army. Don't get me wrong, but I want to be known as for something else. For once in my life, it's been a year, and I've been called the Yellow Army guy every day, nonstop.
I don't know if it will happen at TwitchCon or something, but you better be good luck
I
with
have a
that.
story about TwitchCon. I have a story about TwitchCon. Oh, so when I went to TwitchCon last year in October, I got recognized by another streamer named Ava JC,
Oh,
and Ava looks at me and I go, oh, like I didn't know it was them because I had no idea what Ava looked like. Me and Ava had never interacted before, but we've been in a lot of events and stuff. I'm like, oh, Ava JC, like we've been in a lot of events together before, and they go, oh, are you the Yellow Army guy? And I'm with my friend Shrimp, and I start bursting out laughing, and then Ava felt so bad, but like the entire time we had this bit that I would get called the Yellow Army guy by someone at some point, and I did, which was really funny to me. Because I'm not like a huge streamer. Besides the Yellow Army, that's like the only thing I've done that like people recognize me for. I'm not a huge streamer, so it's really funny getting recognized for like just like out in the open, just for that.
oh wow. I don't know what to say because it's next week. I think it's TwitchCon Paris, so we gotta make this quick. That's why I said this week. The last time.
Yeah, I am not going to TwitchCon Paris, but
Oh,
as of right now, I'm going to TwitchCon Vegas. As of right now, that may change because it's in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is expensive.
I mean, yeah, I don't
And
blame you.
also, a lot of people are dropping out.
Well, good luck with that though. But let me ask if you're going to have a dream MCC team like similar to MCC Rising and stuff like I have pulled out since MCC 32 is coming in soon a few another week after TwitchCon and stuff. But what would be your dream team be based on the roster
Like,
last month?
like out of people in MCC,
Yeah.
I have never watched a single MCC in my life.
Oh.
I'm just known for MCC related activities, which I very funny to me. From like the streamers that I do watch in I actually don't even know who's in MCC. I know in the Littlewoods in MCC. I think S Major's in MCC and yeah, because S Major runs it. But like I was never super involved in Minecraft content. Well, okay, I'm a Minecraft content creator. Like that's what I'm viewed as. That's what I am. I don't watch a lot of Minecraft content. I mostly watch other things. So I really, until the Yellow Army, I did not know any larger streamers in the community besides like the obvious names like Rambo, Tommy in it, like the obvious names. I would know them. I wouldn't know like other creators. Like I've met like Michael McChill, like through that, like I found out like a lot of people through the Yellow Army. But until the Yellow Army, I I had never seen anything MCC related. And the reason I was on MCC Island is because I just liked MCC games. So I was like, okay, I'll play the MCC games, you know? And then I slipped in. There was fraction of a second, a fraction of a second where you could join MCC Island. Like you could buy the ticket, and I was able to buy that ticket in that fraction of a second and get in. So that's kind of like I joined in that like just because funny Minecraft, and then I kind of just got really involved into it. A lot of the Yellow Army was not on purpose. Not like 95% of it was not on purpose.
I agree.
Which common misconception. It was not planned at all. It was a bit, and then the bit grew, and then the bit grew, and then the bit grew outside of my reach. So that's why I think a lot of people like coordinate me as like a with a lot of other Minecraft like stuff. I'm not a huge Minecraft creator. My next big video I don't even think is Minecraft, which is interesting.
I mean, I see that on your channel, I believe. Like, when I search a Prof loser, like, it goes under variety over variety. That's why I wrote that
Yeah.
page.
Yeah, no, I do a lot of variety stuff. I don't generally just do Minecraft. Minecraft is like I'd say like 60% of my content. Like it's more than half, but it's not like entirely Minecraft. Because I do like to do other things. Just I I like Minecraft videos, and my Minecraft videos are the most like the best performing, but there's other videos that I want to make that I like just enjoy more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I see a lot of content over here. Like,
Yeah, no, I've been making videos for going on 3 years. I started in 2020.
oh,
And I've been streaming for 3 years. My streaming anniversary was earlier this month. I've been streaming for 3 years, and I've been making videos for nearly I want to say like 2 years, over 2.5 years, because my first video came out in September 2020. So I've been doing this for a while, like longer than a lot of creators that I know now, which is funny because for the first like 8 months of content, like for the first 8 months of me streaming and making videos, I had 0 viewers and had no streamer friends. But one time I just opened a backdoor like pocket into the MCYT community on Twitter and got really involved. But I didn't like even then I didn't really like watch a lot of creators. That's why I wasn't able to get super involved in like stuff early when I was into content. When I was starting off streaming, I started streaming alone. So I just kind of went with it. I had no like streamer friends or anything.
I mean, like, how did you rise? I mean, I already knew you already way back in the Yellow Hunt days. Like, us Wiki Frogs have
Mm.
something. like writing articles and stuff. We wrote it on the MCC Island and stuff. Like
Yeah.
how how did you rise like before the yellow hunt?
So I started my first ever like introduction into anything. So I started making videos with my IRL friends on another YouTube channel. That's where I learned to edit. And then I moved on to my own personal content. So for a while, I just went with it. In March 2021, I got involved into the Minecraft YouTube community. And a lot of the people I talked to back then, I actually don't talk to anymore. I not because like they're bad people. I just stopped speaking to a lot of them over time. Lots just like kind of cut out. There's a few people who I used to speak to a lot, who I still do speak to from like when I first got introduced into the community, like Sarah Bursty. But I started, I got into the community in March 2021. I kind of had my own little portion of the community. Like I had my own little like dot, and that was just me kind of going along. And but so eventually, I just kind of like met people, and I met Jersey, my good buddy, my good pal Jersey, in like I want to say August 2021. And through Jersey, I met a lot of people who were in at the time was the Blackout SMP, which was a huge lore server. Uh, is the best way for me to put it. There's a lot more detail to it. It started as a friend server, but I got invited to that, and that's how I met all my current friends through that one server. I met everyone through that, and like the people who helped me kickstart the Yellow Army, I met through the Blackout SMP pretty much. So that's kind of how I got my start. That's kind of how I got my rise.
Oh, like
Yeah, no, I had a very steady rise, and then like the Yellow Army happened, and then since then I haven't done much. Like realistically, I think I could do more, but I'm very lazy. Very lazy.
like I seen many stuff. Like I seen like some videos of yours. Like even I watched part of the Grimace milkshake buds.
Yeah, no, I died. No, my favorite streams to do are like the ones that are just nonsense. Like my personal favorite, and I think my best stream I've ever done is my watching paint dry stream. That is a masterpiece of a stream.
Like
I don't know that I just kind of like the whole premise was I made a Discord server, invited a bunch of people to it, and said I was doing this like Twitch event, and I needed people to react to my stream. And then when I went live, I said, "All right, everyone, I need to show you all this video to start the event." And then I just played a paint drying stream for 1 hour, and I sat there, and the whole bit is I slowly like delved into chaos and like craze throughout the entire thing. While like I think 30 people, like 20 to like 30ish people were watching, and a good like 50% of them were live streaming it. I think that was my favorite stream I've ever done. At least right now. The Grimace Shake might be second, but it wasn't really a stream. It was pre-recorded. Sorry, everyone who's hasn't known that, hasn't realized it's a pre-recorded stream.
oh, that was pre-recorded. Oh wow.
No, yeah, I did that like an hour before I did it. I still have the Uber Eats bag. Because I
Oh
haven't taken out the garbage yet.
wow. I have seen multiple streamers. Like I seen it on TikTok a few times. Like yep, I'm a TikTok guy, but I just simply watch. All right, what is your favorite feature on MCC Island so far? Ever since like what happened in open beta and stuff? Because I played a few games, and like they're toxic connect to get to the
Oh
island.
yeah. No, ever since. Ever since they opened MCC Island to open beta, oh my god, dude, it's been a battle. It's been a battle. Yeah, I think like MCC Island. My favorite thing on MCC Island. I love Sky Battle. Sky Battle is the reason I played MCC Island in the first place. A 1.19 or like a 1.9 PvP Sky Wars game mode was everything I've ever wanted. So like I just hopped in, and I know there's servers that have done it, but they're always really crappy. They're not like fun. Sky Battle's fun. I love Sky Battle. But no, yeah, I think feature wise, like if we're not doing games, my favorite feature in MCC Island, I'm biased, and I'm gonna say the Yellow Army Island because I'm an NPC in the server. I'm gonna be biased. I think it's only fair. I earned
See it in the
my
map.
bias.
Like we have someone who did the map feature in the wiki. Like if you go on the fandom and stuff, like I seen the Yellow Army Island. Like even with me not playing the server, I seen it.
No, it's great. No, I find it a lot of fun. I think I have like eternal gratefulness for Noxcrew and respect for Noxcrew because of the event. Because they did not have to do that. That's why I felt that to like cut it off after the event because like it's over. The gag is done.
I mean, it's technically over, and I am pretty much
Yep.
memeing out of it. Like memes, like having memes like they're still going to hunt you down.
No, they are. Sometimes I'll join on MCC Island in a goofy skin, and like the admins will look at me and be like, "Don't do it again," and I'll be like, I've had Noxcrew members just be like, I'm like,
Oh wow,
I know I could do it again. I'm just not going to until MCC Rising. If I don't get into the next MCC Rising, that server will like mayhem, just mayhem.
Oh yeah, speaking of
This is a threat.
Island, what has been your favorite Rising team so far? I mean, it's an MCC question since you applied for MCC Rising a while back. Like what?
I did apply for MCC Rising, and my application was awful. I know why I didn't get in.
Yeah, like I mean, what is your favorite team when the 10 teams have been released? Look, like I
Um, the only team with people I recognized in it, I think it was the Owen Juice stream or the Owen Juice team. I think that was the only one of people like I semi recognized.
the Owen Jocelots, huh? Yep. Shout out to that guy who recently came back on MCC and stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude's in like Noxcrew now. It's crazy.
like like sadly his contract expired like a year ago or something. Like how do you
Yeah.
get that, Prof?
When we were doing the Yellow Army, funny enough, like there's a lot of clips of us like getting streamers. There's a clip of us just sneaking up on Owen and S Major at the same time in the same room while they were like streaming.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a clip of the Yellow Army that like doesn't exist anymore, but it was from a streamer. I think their name's Sylvie or something like that.
Oh, Sylvie.
And they were on the island, and they like tabbed back in, and there was a few of us just like staring at her, and she goes, like starts screaming and loud, dude. That's my favorite clip, but it doesn't exist anymore. I'm so sad.
I mean, I cannot find it on your video. Your video.
No, if it was in my video, I would have put it there. No, if I had, I would have put it there. There's a lot of clips though, like that I didn't include in the video, but they're out there of the Yellow Army just kind of like into existence. I didn't actually know that the Yellow Army was trending on TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter, until recently, because it didn't trend for me. It trended for other people, but not for me. So I never like knew. I never found out. But I think it's really funny. No, yeah, even I like find out things about the Yellow Army like months later. I found this post on the MCC forums about like some person's like dope theory about the Yellow Army. I was like, that's so cool. But like, I couldn't respond to it because they closed DMs, and I only found out about it like a couple months ago.
Since you cannot find the post or something, like
I still have the post. I have it saved because I save like all my fan art and everything, and I include writing as art. But I'll put it. I'll send it to you. Something. I'll just put it in the VC chat in the chat here. It was from Lumara,
oh,
but it was like the the it was like the what's it called? It was a theory that I think the Yellow Army were like
oh, you're the
locked into a lab. Yeah, yeah. No, it was cool. I was like, whoa.
like wow.
I was so sad that didn't
Sadly, you cannot say
that they closed the yeah.
the forums or something. Sadly,
Yeah, I can't like respond to it. I was so sad.
and then like fast forward to like one few updates ago, then like they started hunting you down. Like how many times have you been hunted down by Violet or Noxcrew or something?
I only will get hunted if I put on the skin. And I refuse to wear the skin again. The bit is over. For me, the bit is over. I still think it's funny. But when it happened, it was like a good 24-hour period where there was no peace for anyone who has had that skin on. No peace whatsoever.
I mean, I have a joke on here. Like simply Noxcrew members are just like sleepless at night, hunting you down. That's what my
Dude, I was getting hunted that day though. That day. I will get my revenge one day. The second I get, you know what? I'm calling out Noxcrew right now. Put me in MCC. Put me in MCC right now. Throw me in. Throw
yeah,
me in. Let me in, coach.
let's
Yeah.
trending hashtag a prof loser for MCC.
You know, I would love to do something like that, but I would feel like an asshole. So I'm not gonna do that. But I think I would love to start like a revolution like that if I just didn't look like a terrible person by doing that.
Like speaking of that,
But if there's an MCC Rising, I get that excuse.
oh wow. Hopefully MCC Rising 2 happens. Yep. Like
I hope MCC Rising 2 happens so much. Dude, I have an entire team plan. I have like because I have a perfect team of people who actually interact and play with each other and stuff, and there's footage and everything. So it's like it would be an absolutely perfect team for like an MCC Rising because we have the group dynamic. We're heavily involved in MCC stuff already. So I just like, okay.
wow. I mean some of the few joined people at like the Pride event, I think I found so many people have been involved with few some groups in MCC, like Leo's involved in Hermitcraft, um, like Lucky like AMG's partner or something, but she's also part of the thing because Area Unknown and Friend of Scott, etc. Like so many people
Mm.
in the new players, including Mystica, because they had somewhat connections with S Major or something.
I actually Mysticat I think was in one of the was in MCCR, right? I feel like it was. I might be wrong though.
I mean,
I do remember Mr. Cat being around.
she didn't also got accepted, I think, because she was on a team with Ava and Zypon or something. Like I have that written on the testers thing.
Yeah, I actually I remember some of those teams back in Rising. Like I do remember a lot of teams that applied because I would like really I was looking into it a lot. I think looking at the teams that got in, I think if they do another Rising, I'm confident I would get into that Rising. I'm confident. And if I don't, MCC Island will rue the day. Noxcrew will rue the day.
Oh wow.
I think, and I'm confident I would do really good in the Rising. Specifically because there's this Minecraft event called Game Master. And a lot of MCC players were in it, but also me. And then like it was like a 100-player event. It was a huge event. And I got first place in one of the games. Like the only PvP game, I landed first place after like getting jumped by an entire team of MCC players. I got first place and I won. I won everything. I was the winner. And now they're scared of me. That's my theory. They fear me. I am like justice. I am Batman.
You're the most. That's why I said on the description that you founded the most feared group in MCC Island yet. And I found another one where, like, another generation of the cult, like, aka the.
Oh yeah.
Because I found JoJo Solo's few days prior to this. I found her in one of the servers, like, Parkour Warrior, and then, like, there was 3 JoJo skins. Like, wait, hold
Oh
on.
my god.
I'm not going to pull the thing, but I think I'm going to edit the swearing out. But like, holy shit! I don't know if I can censor that or something.
I accidentally, like inadvertently, became a trend on that server because there have been multiple cults. Actually, I spoke to one of them directly and like they wanted to do lore. There was a cult that was intended to be like the sequel to the Yellow Army, like some anti-Yellow Army thing. And it was like of the Yellow Army people. I don't really remember their lore. They had lore to it though. And it was cool. And I had to sit them down and I was like, all right, everyone, just don't piss off the admins and everything's okay. Don't spam chat. All right. Because, look, it's okay to make an army on a Minecraft server, but you have to still follow the rules. Everyone. Like, anyone listening out there, you can make an army, but follow the rules of the server. Don't ruin people's experiences. Because the Yellow Army did get out of hands at point. I will admit. Mostly on Twitter. Twitter, it would blew up on Twitter, and people do not like me because it took up their timelines. So I can't control that one though. If you don't like me because of that, that's not my fault. It's not my fault. But yeah, no, it was no, it was everywhere. Like, so it's hard to keep a control because there's just so many people involved in something. That like people gotta be really careful when they do something like that because if it does like blow out of hand, you gotta keep it controlled, or you gotta like make sure people know what it's meant to be.
Indeed.
In my situation, the Yellow Army was just an analogy for piss the entire time, and that's why I found it funny. But also, eventually, it grew like huge. And the reason it's called the Yellow Army is because piss could not be typed in MCC Island chat, so we couldn't call it the Piss Army. Someone put yellow in the chat, so we started calling it the Yellow Army. And then eventually it just grew. It's the Yellow Army. I was the Yellow Army guy. We are many, we are one was like the phrase I came up with because I don't really remember why. I just kind of said it. I'm just really like, I come up with a lot of things on the spot that get involved in things. It's just kind of, the Yellow Army was like a really on the spot thing where The first clip, the Michael McChill clip, was because me and my buddy Toad just saw him in our lobby and we started staring at him. And we didn't know he was live, but our friend Dark Phoenix, was watching his stream and called us and told us that he saw us on his stream and he freaked out. So we went back and watched the clip and we're like, that's really funny. Let's do it again. So we got two more friends just to like up the number. And then that's when like Noxcrew found out about us because there was a couple of us. And then that's like because it was the first. It was day one of MCC Island. We were the first to do it. Is why people were like, wow, this is funny, you know? Because like eventually it becomes like an overused thing. Since we were the first, it was, wow, this one's funny. This is a good joke. So we just got really lucky. Like, it was like perfect timing. That's the thing with those bits is that you can't force them. Because as soon as you force them, it's not funny.
Like it's this not funny yet. They're going to ghost you the frick out. I'm trying to
Yeah.
censor this just to keep it up with the Noxcrew guidelines, just so they cannot sue us on anything.
Yeah.
Like I found many things. Like you negotiated with Martin about it, and then like
Yeah.
you, at least it's over. I don't know if I'm going to find another one like the JoJo cult or something, but if I'm going to find it, then so be it. If it's gone like so many JoJos and stuff, like I would be scared. I would.
Yeah.
I will see
No, I mean,
what will happen.
I think the yellow skin was so like simple yet so effective. That's why it started like spreading so easily. You know what I found out recently about the Yellow Army? I found this out a couple days ago. Bitzel and Bitzel's girlfriend would not have met if it wasn't for the Yellow Army. So in the end, I'm the reason Bitzel has a girlfriend, and that's so funny to me.
Oh,
That is beyond humorous.
like I haven't been
Another like, hmm?
like I haven't watching been much like content about Bitso, but I heard that he's still doing the MCC video thing when he won, and yet it never happened.
Oh yeah, because Bitzel puts an effort. That's the thing. Bitzel puts a lot of effort into his videos, and I respect Bitzel because editing is a pain. And Bitzel like really goes all out on his videos. That's why Bitzel's one of the few creators in MCCI or like MCC in general or just Minecraft creators that I watch because I respect Bitzel's content. Like it's well edited. Bitzel and ITMG. ITMG is another creator, and like I spoke to ITM. I would say they're like a I don't want to say like a good friend, but like I'm like I've had like a good few situations with them. And ITMG I respect heavily. Amazing editor.
Alright, since I cannot do the segment anymore, promote your thing right now. Like promote it.
Promote my thing on every platform. I am a Prof loser. I have snagged the name on every single platform, and nothing has stopped me.
Oh, even on Discord. Alright, so I think
Even
that
on Discord, I'm a Prof loser.
alright, so that's it. Yep. I think that's going to be it. So thank you so much, Prof.
Yay! You're welcome.
Like you may find a Prof loser on simply on everything aprofblurg.com, twitch.tv, etc. But yep, I think that's going to be it. Yep.